You ready? Hi, I'm Chris Malpas.
And I'm what's left to Taylor Malpas.
We're the Malpas Brothers, and you're here, and we're going to be talking about our Gaither gospel album, Satisfied, that we are super
We're going to be
super.
signing these things that you can get an order. You can order an autographed copy at Gaither.com.
And you can watch it on Gaither TV. And
shop,
this is Gaither Shop Live.
Shop Live.
How you like that?
I've always wanted to be on one of these.
Have you? Well, you're here, Hoss. So we're so glad
And
to be
for
doing
just
this.
$9.99.
We're so glad to be doing here, and I guess we can go right into it by doing one of our songs. We're big Louvin Brothers fans. This is one of the songs that was on the album, and so this is one they did called Praying. So we're going to try and do this one for you. Praying for someone like me. Not long ago I was thinking of home, and I wondered if Mama was there all alone. I thought I'd drop by as I'd done before, till a sound from within made me stop at the door. She was praying, a sound that the world seldom hears. Praying, her voice was pleading and clear. The sound of her voice as she spoke my name brought tears to my eyes, my heart filled with shame. Praying for someone like me. Walking one night and I felt so alone. My heart was weary from the trouble I'd known. I hadn't noticed a church that was near, till the sound from within seemed to fill the air. They were praying, the sound that the world seldom hears. The children that God loves so dear. Outside in the dark I could not see, but I could picture them down on their knees, praying for someone like me. That was good, Tyler. That's one of my favorites. I'm going to go ahead and sign one of these while I'm doing this. And once again, this is our album, Satisfied. And if you want to buy this album, I would probably, to make it more appealing, I would order the one that's just me on this side right here. It comes with a black piece of tape that just covers up this guy.
Is it the same piece of black tape I can use to put over your mouth?
Well, you can. Yes,
fantastic.
that would be. Yes, you could use that same piece of black tape.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. What we should do
What are we going to do?
is I'll sign it and hand it to you.
Okay.
And you sign
Like a little assembly line,
like a little assembly line.
like Henry Ford. Is that what we're doing here?
Kind of like Henry Ford.
Henry Ford there.
And like I said, you can get these autographed copies.
Yes. Where can you
From
get them?
where?
You can get them at autographed copies on
Gaither.com.
Gaither.com. That's right.
Yeah. And you can watch all this on Gaither TV,
Or Gaither Shop
Gaither
Live,
Shop
which is what we're
Live.
doing.
which is always fun. Like I say, I've always wanted to do this.
I'll do that backwards. Look at that. We're multi-talented. We can swap them around.
Guys, while y'all are working on getting some of those signed, I'm gonna hop in. Hey everyone, Haley here. So excited to have Chris and Taylor with us today on Gaither Shop Live. And before we jump into some fan questions, this is y'all's first Gaither project, so some of our audience may be getting to meet y'all for the first time. Can you give them a little bit of background on the Malpass Brothers?
Well, first off, if you've never seen us before, you've been lucky for a long time. I'm Chris Malpass, Taylor Malpass. This is really how we talk before you start asking. And yes, this is really my hair. Let's just clear those things up. We're from North Carolina.
Is it that?
It is my hair, yes. Every little strand of it. We are from Goldsboro, North Carolina, and I'm 40. I just turned 40. And he's, how old are you?
36.
36. Just a young, innocent kid.
You know something? I've never had to ask you your age. I always kept up with it. Do you know when my birthday is?
It's August, yeah.
August what?
28.
That's surprising.
That's surprising, isn't it? So yes, we are the Malpass Brothers. We are true brothers, and we love each other dearly. Most of the time.
Awesome. Looks like we've got people jumping into the chat from all over the country and actually from all over the world. So thank you all for joining us today. Definitely keep dropping those questions in the chat on YouTube and Facebook. And it looks like we've got one coming in from Facebook. They wanted to know, do y'all remember what the first Gaither song was that you sang growing up?
I would like to say that the first one that I sang growing up was He Touched Me, most likely, because of the fact and that I was such a big Elvis fan, and I heard Elvis's recording of this. So, of course, I'd probably heard it in church too, but I remember Elvis, I had the album, and he did He Touched Me on it. I had that album actually in my room, hanging on the wall with a bunch of different records. So that right there was probably the first Gaither song that I remember hearing, and I was probably 9 or 10 years old. So
You hadn't grown in your hair yet?
I hadn't grown into my hair yet.
You're-
So yeah, that was the very first Gaither song. And as we said before, it's what an accomplishment do you have as a songwriter to have somebody like Elvis record your song.
yeah.
So I mean, the Malpass Brothers recording it is kind of like after somebody like Elvis, but we were honored to get recorded on this album.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, y'all will get a chance to hear the Malpass Brothers rendition of it on this new album. So look forward to that. And then, let's see, the next one we have is from YouTube.
People are commenting about the diner and seeing them on RC.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does look like we got some people who've seen you from that. Did y'all want to talk a little bit about what was it like getting to be on the diner and being on RFD?
The diner and RFD, it was a turning point in our career.
It was, yeah.
For
Larry
sure.
Black was so good to us, and the RFD family. When you're on RFD, they're like all your.
It's like having a million grandparents.
It is, yes. Everywhere we
They
go,
love you like that.
yeah, and they come to shows and they like get this personal connection with you. And I've heard it's the same way with the Gaither family. Like they personally know you. I mean, they bring you gifts and they know all about you. So it's a really cool thing. And Larry Black was so gracious to have us on his show. So it was a big deal to us.
And what's really cool is when this new project actually comes out on TV, it is going to be on RFD as well. So our audience will be able to watch y'all there, as well as TBN and lots of other great networks.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
That is really.
I'm super excited about all of that. So
Full circle moment.
it is full circle. And as we said, growing up doing a lot of these songs, it's really cool to get to come out with this album and be part of RFD and the Gaither community as well. This is a big deal to us. So we're super excited.
Well, we are very excited to get to work with y'all.
Well,
And it looks like, okay, we've got another one coming in. Do y'all remember the very first time you performed on stage?
I
do.
remember my first time.
I remember my first time. It was in Goldsboro, North Carolina, at the Paramount Theater. A show called Uptown Country Tonight is what it was called.
Gosh, that's a long time.
Yeah, and we did Move It On Over by Hank Williams.
And my first
And you
time.
let me wear one of your friend's shirts.
Did I?
Yeah.
See, I've always been good to you.
I was giving you a nice compliment.
That's what I'm
right there.
saying, but I'm just.
And you had to make it seem like you're such a great person. You could just said, "You remember that?"
I gave you the shirt off of my back. If I let you wear my shirt.
You gave me the shirt you outgrew.
Yeah, well, that's more like it. The first time I went on stage was at the Wayne County Fair in Goldsboro. We had a little fair competition, talent show. And I woke up that morning, did not know what I was going to sing. And my dad was like, I told my mom, don't ever let him do this again. He's scared to death. And I was. But I did an Elvis song. I did. What'd you do?
Special one.
What'd you do? Let me see. I did,
Just a special.
Just a special?
Special edition right there.
I did, All Shook Up.
Message
Elvis
us
song
if you
back
get
then.
this copy, because this is the only copy.
Wow, Taylor. Wow, that right there is going to be.
Now you got to sign it,
Oh, you want me to sign
because
it?
it's going to somebody.
Oh me.
That's Bill Gaither's copy.
Oh, you're sending that one straight to Phil. Okay. Oh me. What a dummy. Okay. I tell everybody we're naturally just stupid. We don't have to make it up, folks. So, I guess we could sing another one. You want to sing one? I'm getting
Writer's cramp.
Writer's cramp. You want to sing one? Carpal tunnel, whatever. You want
What
to
are
sing?
you doing to?
I thought about doing the Family Bible. You want to do the Family Bible?
Okay.
He's one of those people that's he's multi-talented. He can play more than one inch. That's like people that can use their left hand or their right hand.
Anorexics.
That's right, anorexic. So we're going to do this. This is one we've recorded on our gospel album. There's a family Bible on the table. Its pages are worn and hard to read, but the family Bible on the table will ever be my key to memory. At the end of day when work was over, and when the evening meal was done, Dad would read to us from the family Bible, and we'd count our many blessings one by one. I can see us sitting around the table when from the family Bible that we read, and I can hear my mama softly singing, Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, cleft for me. This old world has seen its share of troubles. This old world would also better be if we had more Bibles on the table. And Rock of Ages, Mom would sing. I can see us sitting around the table when from the family Bible ages, rock of ages left for me. Rock of ages, rock of ages cleft for me. Now you can order this autographed copy on Gaither.com, and you can watch it on Gaither TV,
Or you can
Gaither,
Gaither
Shop,
Shop Live.
online. That's right, live. Yes, yes, yes. And we're autographing these copies here. We are from way back in the sticks in North Carolina, but we can write.
in cursive.
In cursive, too. That's right. I bet you not many people
Cursive
can
is
do.
a dying art.
It really is, yeah. My little boy doesn't even know what cursive is anymore. He thought it's when you say an ugly word, cursive.
Would you be mad if I accidentally missed the picture and signed your guitar?
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah.
I'll try not to make that happen.
I'm already still fuming over the little special edition Malpas Brothers.
No,
Picture
come on,
there.
Chris. Brought out your best side.
It looks like we've got lots of people coming up with questions in the chat, but before we hop into that, like Chris and Taylor said, make sure you check out the chat. We're dropping the link in there for you to be able to go directly to Gaither.com to purchase your special edition and get your signed bundle. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Okay, here's a good one. So y'all are brothers, and I know you've gotten to make music with your dad as well. So what's it been like making music as a family?
You know, it's a lot of people ask us, is it challenging working as brothers, or
100%.
is it challenging working as brothers, or is it like hard to work with your family and stuff like that? And to tell the truth, it's not really been bad at all, has it?
No,
We get along really good.
get along for the most part. I mean, there's going to be, every once in a while you have a little feud, but for the most part we get along.
But yeah, our dad played with us since we were kids up till a couple years ago when he got tired of the
It's
touring.
8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Quit playing.
Oh wow, couple. Okay. Well, I'm getting old. Time.
It's no sense of time.
I do not. That's right.
It's like about 6 months ago, Daddy quit playing with us.
So it's fun though working with your family. It's a really good thing, especially when you're all love the same thing. So don't listen to him.
That's okay, y'all fit right in. Gaithers are full of family groups.
Yes, they are, and you know, that's really cool too because the Isaacs, we talk about Isaacs a lot. They grew up singing a lot of the same songs that we sing and have grown up singing. So every time we get together, it's like a jam session with the Isaacs. Remember we did a cruise, and the storm made the.
Storm came up and couldn't perform.
That's right. So we had to cancel the
So
show.
we all got in the corner and we started just jamming.
Doing
and it
all-
wound up having like 100 and something people sat there and watched us.
And there were a lot of these old gospel songs that we all grew up.
Yep.
So that was a lot of fun. So it's cool to be part of the Gaither family.
Yeah, well, we are very glad to have y'all be a part of it as well. And actually, speaking of, since this is y'all's first gospel album, right?
It's our first one at this point in our career. We did some as kids, but they were local, small albums. So this is our first. We consider professional, big album. So yeah, so we're excited.
But you know, Gaither's more than the music.
Oh, I thought you were really creative for a minute. I was like, man, he is really getting smart.
You can see more quotes like that at Gaither Shop Live.
Where'd you get that from? Did you just pull that out of your head?
Pulled it out of my head.
Man, I wish
Or
I-
you can also get these at Gaither.com, autographed copies.
Man, see, this is why I work with him.
Like I say,
This is why I do this. I travel with
it's
this guy.
more than the music.
It's more than the music. It's more than the music.
Love to hear.
So, with this album in particular, what made it feel like this was the right time to release a gospel album?
So it's kind of interesting because I'm gonna let you tell that.
We
That was
had
kind of a
been
weird.
we had been talking about wanting to do one for a while, and
But we hadn't talked to anybody.
but we hadn't
about it
talked to
yet.
anybody about it. it's just the shape that the world's in now. We felt like we really it was time to do one, but we hadn't discussed
Yeah, we
it.
felt
anybody.
led to do it. We really did.
And Ben Isaacs came to us after Isaacs and mentioned, he said, would you guys be interested in doing one with Gaither, which is more.
And we had
music.
talked to it like just up to a couple.
And I asked, would we be interested in doing one with Gaither, and we were obviously just floored.
Because we had talked about this like a couple weeks prior to Ben coming to
Yeah.
us. So it was crazy.
It's like you had ESPN,
What is that?
where you can like tell what you're thinking.
ESP. Okay.
And
Wow.
so it was great. So we're excited to do it.
ESPN. Wow.
Okay, let's see. Okay, here's a good one. What was the process for figuring out what songs y'all wanted to put on this album?
So we sat down, Taylor and I, and made out a list of songs that we had done as, you know, through our career growing up. And then we also picked out some newer songs that we wanted to try. And we sent them all to Ben Isaacs, who's produced it, and he kind of gave us the final list of what and they were kind of pretty much the same as we had sent. So we got together like once or twice and circled up and practiced these songs just to see how they felt, and it was like instant. I was in love with everything we did, all the songs. There's a couple on here that Taylor that he picked that one of them he had never done.
Well, I had actually picked about 12 songs I wanted to do
By yourself.
by myself. And Christopher, he said, yeah, I think it would sound better if you sang them, you know, a little bit further back from the mic. He said I was singing too loud. And I asked him, I said, well, how far do you want me to back up? And he said, to the car. And so that went out. Those songs went out the window.
Yeah.
So I still got 2 on there, which is more than I usually get.
Well, gosh, people don't listen to this guy.
Which is more than I usually get. So I'm thankful for those 2. But I did get to do 2 songs that I heard Rusty Goodman do, and I love them. The Lighthouse and I Saw the Man. So
Which
I'm
is
excited
really
about those.
They're good. I enjoyed them.
Well, another song, actually the title track for this album is Satisfied.
Yes,
That's a Martha Carson song.
that is one of my favorite. We grew up doing this song. This was one of the first songs we ever performed, and it's kind of a rockabilly groove, I guess, with a country twist. They're very different for the gospel stuff. It's kind of, I love it though. It's an old song, but it's got a great message in it. We could do it if folks want to
I was
hear
gonna
it.
say if y'all are up for it.
Yeah, well,
give
sure, we'll
everybody
do
a
it.
little sneak peek.
Yeah, let's do it. You good with that, Taylor?
Yeah.
Let me.
This was one I wanted to sing. But obviously I didn't.
All right, so you gonna kick it off?
Me, me,
Me. You ask me if I'm happy, if I have peace within, if I'm worried about tomorrow when I reach my journey then. Well, I'm satisfied with my Jesus when it knocks. I'm gonna let him in. He'll go with me through the valley, 'cause I know he is my friend. Satisfied, no trouble will ever get me down. For when my eyes are closed, then with my Jesus gonna be at rest, and you'll know I'm satisfied. When my friends all forsake me and they've turned from their door, they sow. No seeds of kindness, blessing corn in my paddle. It won't matter over yonder when I reach that other side. But I'm gonna sit down by my Jesus, and you'll know I'm satisfied, satisfied, satisfied. No trouble will ever get me down. For when my eyes are closed and live with my Jesus, gonna be at rest, and you'll know I'm satisfied. I've got that old time religion, got that old time religion. That is why I'm satisfied.
Gaither.
Gaither,
More than the music.
more than me. You know what? I want to give you a little shout out to you. Taylor usually plays the electric guitar. And of course, we don't have it up here today. But and you're playing all that on acoustic. You're doing very.
It's the Amish version.
Well, speaking of that, telling funny stories that happened. A couple of months ago, we played up in, where was that? What town was that? Berlin, that's right. Ohio, in the Amish community at the Amish Theater, and a storm came up and the power went out, and they wanted to cancel the show.
A storm had came upon.
In the Amish community at the Amish Theater, and the power went out, and they wanted to cancel the show. So we did the show.
Prepared.
Yeah, so we did the show with like candlelight, seriously. So there you go.
Did this completely backwards.
I'm reversing it to see if you can keep up.
You know something y'all don't know? Christopher is dyslexic.
That's true.
That is true.
It is true. It is so true. That's why I did that backwards. Sorry about that.
It's a little bit annoying. But you can get these at Gaither.com. These
That's right.
autographed.
Or
things.
TV Gaither on Watch. You said I was Watch on Gaither TV. I was just a little joke at you.
Or Gaither Shop Live.
That's right.
But you know, Gaither,
What?
it's more than the music.
It is more than the music.
I'm going to be saying that all the time.
So for all of our viewers watching at home, they may have already picked up on this, but y'all like to incorporate humor
Oh, yes.
into
What?
your music.
We're completely serious. Please do not think no.
How would y'all describe your humor style, and kind of how did you end up incorporating that into?
I don't get where you're getting the humor thing from. Well, I'm be honest with you. I have always loved the Smothers Brothers.
Yeah, they're funny.
I think they're hilarious.
Mark Lowry. I mean,
I love Tim.
Yes.
I love Tim Conway, Carol Burnett, and all them. Tim Conway is one of my favorite. Chris Farley,
Yeah.
which I can't do any Chris Farley comedy because I'm not
Not that funny.
not that funny or that overweight. But not saying I probably should put that in there. Not saying that he's overweight. I'm just saying it's hard to do Chris Farley comedy and not be big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. But go ahead, keep. I'll put the shovel in the barn for you if you want to. And then of course, like we grew up listening to Mark Lowry, who's hilarious. But we kind of just we don't script anything, which we probably should. But even on our TV show, we don't script anything. We just whatever.
People always say, do you write those jokes down? But I don't never know what I'm gonna do.
No, because I like it spontaneous.
None of this is scripted.
Because if I knew
except for the Gaither,
it's more than
the music.
If I knew that if I knew what we were gonna do, he was gonna say before I went on stage, I'd probably never go out there. So no, they're not gonna ever tell me what he's gonna say.
Well, y'all are in good company. Bill actually just did an interview a while back that he was actually talking with the interviewer about the importance of comedy and kind of the role that it's played in all of the homecomings and the shows that he's done.
Oh yeah.
Well, we grew up with the mindset, and this is where our grandfather taught us: if you're a Christian and you've got everything in the world really to be happy about, and
Would you rather hear a guy say, "Man, I'm saved and I know the Lord. He's changed my life," or, "Yeah, I'm saved."
exactly, you don't want to be that guy.
God's art.
You don't want to be the I'm not happy guy.
God's
we got
good, man. All time.
So you really got a lot to be happy about. So I think laughter is good medicine
You don't want to
too.
smile as much as this guy,
Because then you just come
because then
across.
it's uncomfortable.
It's just,
But you can get this picture of this guy on a CD from Gaither, Shop Live, or order it from Gaither.com.
this is Gaither Shop Online.
Yeah,
Where Gaither is.
more than the music.
But no, we like to have a good time. That's what it's all about, just being yourself.
That one up there is bigger too.
So he's,
Gaither! More than the music.
this one's kind of not so much. It's Gaither more than the music. Then it gets bigger, and then it just like,
The whole on over there is her, the music.
it sure is. Y'all don't know what that's about.
Okay, let's take a look back at the chat. We've got lots of good questions still coming in. Okay, here we go. So this one says, if y'all were to do anything other than music, like what would your other dream job be?
That's easy. I'd want to farm.
Yeah, he wants to be a farmer. Like,
There's something that's very special to me about taking a seed and planting it in the ground and watching it grow, and the goodness that brings to mankind.
now that was very good. What if you had another famous job? What would it be? Like if you were going to do something famous?
Whew. Man, that's
Like a Hollywood star, like a in westerns, or what would you like to do?
probably a wrestler.
A wrestler.
No, I should not a wrestler. I don't want to do that.
am Tanner Marcus.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be famous. I still really don't want to be,
You just do your thing.
and I'm not. I mean, I just do.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
just a job.
We started at the bottom and we liked it, so we stayed there. No, I probably would. I would.
Okay. He'd either want to be a Western star
No,
or a
no.
race car driver.
Well, stock car driver, yes, I would love to be in NASCAR, but I like mechanic work. I love working on cars, so I
Yes,
could.
sir.
I
Don't
can
bring
do
it
that.
down. Don't bring it down to simple life like I'm doing. Admit that you like the story. You
No.
want to be because that's why you said, "Would you want to be in a Western or something?"
Well, no, I just
I
thought
know
there
you
might
like
be
a
something
book.
else you might want to. I thought there might be something else.
You'd want to be like Clint Eastwood.
Do you think I'm kind of
Listen, this is Gaither.
Where?
More than the music.
More than the music. Oh my gosh,
Hey, that's okay. It's good to have dreams and backup plans, right?
that's true. Yeah, I mean, it is true.
10 quit.
How did the NASCAR thing come about?
The us driving in NASCAR.
Mhm.
Oh wow, I didn't even know y'all knew
You,
about
you,
that.
you made it
We did our
sound.
research.
Oh,
He
okay.
made it sound bigger than what it was. He said us driving in NASCAR.
You mean maybe winning like 200 races?
We got
Uh,
asked for an interview for Ford magazine with Jim Clash,
Yes.
and that interview he got us to come to Daytona, and we got to ride full speed in a NASCAR
Right.
race car
Right.
around the track. Well, I rode in it, which was really cool. Christopher rode in it. Christopher's always wanted to drive a race car. And I said, when else are you ever going to get the opportunity to drive a race car at Daytona? So,
That's right. Two of my biggest heroes are Richard Petty and David Pearson, and of course Dale Earnhardt and all that. So I was like, I really wanted to do it, and I got up to like they caught me at 145. So that's pretty good. No, it's 45.
142. It
I might
always
say.
it gains a number like every time. It started at 125.
I was so fast that I heard the next weekend that some of the racers, professional racers, did not want to come because they thought I might be there. That's just what I heard. That's just what I heard. I mean, that's what the word on the street is. That's just what the word on the street is.
Well, told me, it sounds like you're more than halfway there to be in that stock car race.
See, there you go. Thank you for believing in my dream. Thank you for believing in it. She'll have the flag out there, the Chris Malphus number, whatever.
Well, she works for Gaither.
Where?
It's more than the music.
That's what the flag will say.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Let's give y'all a little bit of a handwriting break. What do you say, another song?
Sure.
Since this is a Gaither project, how about Because He Lives?
Yes, I would love to do Because He Lives. So this is also another one of the first Gaither songs that I ever learned, and this was my cousin Holly. This was her favorite. This was her favorite song, and if my other cousin Wendy is watching this, and I pray that maybe this will touch her heart. So, you want to kick it out? God sent His Son. They called Him Jesus. He came to love, heal, and forgive. He bled and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future, and life is worth the living just because He lives. Turn around. How sweet to hold a newborn baby and feel the pride and joy He gives, but greater still, the calm assurance this child can face uncertain days because He lives. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know He holds the future, and life is worth the living just because He lives. And life is worth the living just because He lives. It's a great song.
It is a good one. Classic. You know, I don't know if I've told you guys yet, but you can get these autographed copies at Gaither.com.
Can you? And you can also watch this on Gaither TV, and this is Gaither
And
Shop
Gaither.
online.
Shop? No, not online.
Well,
just
say it again. Gaither Shop.
Line.
Gaither Shop Line. Is that right? Gaither. Okay. Well, whatever.
Gaither Shop Live.
Live. You said line,
Well, it's because you got me mixed
so I
up.
messed you up. So if you're watching us right now, you can take notes. You can make it rewind this back.
If they're watching it right
and
now,
see
they
who-
found it.
Well, if they found it, but you might can rewind this back and see what was really said, who said what was right. That makes sense to you. But I'm not just going to keep beating a stick with a dead horse. So So
Well,
they
and
need
if
to
there's any confusion, there's also a link in the chat that will
There you go.
take you to whatever the website's called.
That's exactly right.
That was
Whatever
my idea.
whatever it is called. That's what they should have named it. Whatever it's called.
.com.
Whatever it's called.com. Whatever those guys, the guy with the creepy hair said.com.
Gaither, it's more than the music.
So I know we mentioned a little bit earlier about y'all having been on RFD before. It looks like we have a lot of viewers that also recognize y'all from being on the Opry.
Oh,
Can you
yes.
talk about that a little more?
So we've done the Opry 39 times, is that right?
39 or 40.
Yeah, and
I used to keep up with it, and then
it's hard to remember. It's the Opry, Grand Ole Opry is probably one of the biggest thrills of our life and career is when the first time we did the Opry, and every time it's that way. To me, there's nothing.
It's the ultimate experience.
Yeah, there's nothing greater for an artist to do than be on the Opry, and it's kind of cool because there's a lot of gospel acts. We were on there the other week, and Jason Crabb was there.
You know, the
Yeah.
Inspirations were on there.
I saw that. The Inspirations were on there. So it's cool those paths cross a lot. The Happy Goodwins were on the Opry one time. I saw that. So, yeah.
His family.
Lewis family. Yeah, so like I say, the Grand Ole Opry that's near and dear to our heart. So we appreciate all the people that have seen us there and keep supporting the Grand Ole Opry.
So from your time performing at the Opry, is there like a standout backstage moment, like anybody that y'all met that y'all were kind of like starstruck?
Well, the first time we played the Opry, you need to tell that because that's probably one of the most memorable with Jimmy Capps. That's a big.
So we were, Jimmy Capps, it was his 60th anniversary of being an Opry staff musician. And they were going to celebrate Jimmy Capps, and they asked, who would you like to come? And he invited us.
Right.
Out of all people, I don't know. But anyway, he invited us, and he said, the first thing I ever played on the Opry was Knoxville Girl with the Louvin Brothers.
Yep.
And so he said, I want to do that. I want you guys to come play Knoxville Girl. And so we did it with Jimmy Capps and Marty Stewart and the Superlatives.
And you got that.
And so we were going to play.
At the Ryman.
At
It
the
was at the
Ryman.
Ryman, yeah.
So that night I had my man on that, and I was like tuning it. Chris said, you don't play that, are you? And I was like, well, that's all I got. He said, well, it sounds bad.
Yeah, I was trying to get him riled up good.
Well, at that point I was like in tears.
Yeah.
But he said, well, you need to play this. And then that's when he gave me this. That's Ira Leuven's 1923 Gibson
Yeah.
A4. And
The first time
It
you
was
played
on.
it, out was on the Opry.
Yep.
That was so. Yeah, he cried. So I
yeah,
knew
and
he
it was
really cared.
one Ira actually rebuilt and finished Blonde here in Nashville at Showbud.
Yeah, that
where
was
he
a
did that.
magical night.
It was a magical night.
It was.
And he already had Charlie Leuven's guitar, which is this one. So they're instruments of brothers.
That's a magical
Gone
experience.
Brothers.
Probably and then mine too.
Either.
Was that
It's more than the music.
more than the music? So that was a big night. And then, of course, we played one night and Bill Anderson was back there. And I stood and talked to him. And I'm a Bill Anderson nut. So he's a great songwriter too. So that was a great, anytime Bill is at the Opry and you're there, that's a big deal to us because he's like the father of country music. You know, he wrote so many songs. So yeah, there's so many. Every time's magic at the Opry. It's hard to pick
is.
one, but yours was really good. It's a good story.
So speaking of live performances, for part of this project, like y'all mentioned, you got to record a TV special that's going to air on TV. There's a DVD available as well, and you'll be able to stream it online at Gaither TV Plus. But would y'all mind telling us a little bit more about what was that experience like?
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was, it was invitation only.
Yeah.
And we invited like the most special people in our lives to
Yeah.
come to that. And which made it very, very special and intimate.
Yeah, it was cool.
And I don't know, it was I felt so comfortable and like at peace.
It was the most comfort.
When
It was the
we
most
did it.
comfortable record we've ever done, and one of the most comfortable performances. And going back to our beginnings, our roots of doing these songs, and then having people like Janae up there and Brent and like Ben Isaacs and Gene, all these people. I mean, it was like Mike Rogers was up there singing with us. It was like everybody. We loved everybody there. It was a great experience, and I felt like it felt like a church service kind of to me. It did. It kind of took me right back to. It did feel like I was going to try to change it up for y'all so y'all could see me sign first. You're probably tired of seeing him sign first. I was trying to change it for y'all.
Well, America's tired of you not letting me sing.
Really? You think so? Wow. No respect.
So with the TV special, what do y'all say we give the audience a little bit of a sneak peek with the trailer?
Yes, we would love that.
Of like our trailer that we pull.
In a trailer we pull behind the van. It's kind of boring. It's square. It's got 4 tires, all together. But is that what you're? Oh no, you mean the
as cool as that would be.
Is that what you're talking about?
The DVD trailer.
Oh yes, the DVD. Of course, yes. And Taylor knows what that is. Tell him.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I mean, turn it on. Make sure there's gas in it.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do.
Fire it up. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, y'all do that. We'll be right here. It was a dream of Taylor and I to do a gospel project at this point in our career. Gospel music is such a big part of what we do. I hope it reaches people that haven't heard this type of music, and I hope it touches people's lives, and I hope it brings people to the Lord. That's our main goal. Well, I'm more excited about doing a gospel record than I am anything we've ever done.
Yeah.
And he walks with me, and he talks with me on the wings of a snow white dove. He sends a pure sweet love.
And I looked out the window, and Christopher was laying on the ground under that car, blowing on the tailpipe of it. And I walked out there and I said, "What are you doing? You're gonna make yourself sick doing that, He said, "I'm trying to blow these dents out." I said, "Well, Chris, it's never gonna work because you got every one of the windows down."
Love thy neighbor as thyself. Do unto them as I can do to you. Everything that you can do is ought to have been left. Love thy neighbor as thyself, and he will love you too. Oh, why not tonight? Will thou be saved? Then why not tonight? He walks with me, and not on earth shall harm me. For I'm sheltered in the arms of God. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. When a little longer, please Jesus, there's so many still wandering out in sin. And I thank God for the lighthouse. I owe my life to him. Keep your eyes on Jesus.
So I'm out there fueling up the van and paranoid, not wanting to have to talk to anybody. And Dummy here tries to talk like a northerner.
I stuck my head out the door and I said, "Christopher, did you check the oil in the van? You need to make sure the oil is checked." And it made a lot of people uncomfortable.
But remember, when we go where you are, we talk weird. But when you come where we are, you talk weird.
Yep.
Then sing and shout and walk and talk. There's a higher power that I can so called Jesus, Lord. There's a higher power. Amen. Amen. There's a higher power in me. Amen. There's a higher power.
Everybody enjoys that awesome trailer. We're really excited for this project to come out and get to see the full thing. It does look like we're almost up on time, so we've only got time for a couple more questions. But it looks like the next one we have is, do y'all have a go-to dad joke?
A go-to dad joke.
These two cannibals were sitting around cooking a clown. And one of the guys looked at the other one and says, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Now that is corny. That is very corny.
That's as corny as it gets.
That is corny.
I mean,
I'm trying to think.
well, I mean, other people would probably beg to
So,
differ.
this guy was walking down the street, and he was like, he all of a sudden he saw this casket come running up behind him. This like casket with legs. And so he was like, it's running faster, trying to get away from the casket. He ran in the house, and the casket came through the door. He ran upstairs, and the casket kept falling. He went in the bathroom, he slammed the door, and the casket was trying to get in the door. And so he threw some toothpaste at the casket, and he didn't stop, and he threw some his toothbrush at the casket, threw some hairspray, and finally he threw some cough syrup at him, and the coughing stopped.
Those were pretty good.
That was pretty corny, huh? You like that, don't you? Oh, you can use it if you want to. You can use it.
Have to put that one in your back pocket.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I know we were talking about the Opry a little bit earlier. Are there any other bucket list venues that y'all would love to be able to perform at one day?
I've always wanted to play two places, Carnegie Hall.
Wow.
I mean, that's a,
Small goals. Small goals.
but
Baby steps.
the one I'd really like to do is Kane's Ballroom.
That's a cool place, yeah. I would like to do those. I'd like to do, I'll go ahead and say Carnegie Hall. I want to do a homecoming. So, Bill, if you're watching, I want to do a homecoming. Because I grew up watching them, so, but, you know, if you don't want to have,
You can see you can watch a lot of things on Gaither TV.
can you?
You
Why?
can watch this, and you can watch those homecomings and all that stuff on Gaither TV.
And on Gaither Shop Live. And why though? Why Gaither? Why? Just
It's
why?
more than the music.
It's more than the music. It really is. So, I'd like to be on a homecoming. I'm just going to plug that in there one more time.
I'm hoping that with my more than the music thing, it'll become like Matthew McConaughey with the Lincoln.
With the Lincoln. What is
You
that?
know, he drives the Lincoln. I always drive the Lincoln. You know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you all know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
But like I pull up, like on
And Bill's standing there with a shirt that says Taylor Malphus more than the music.
I pull up and I say, I don't always listen to gospel music, but when I do, I listen to Gaither. I cut it up a little bit and then I go, it's more than the music.
Well, there's the commercial right there.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's done.
That's pretty.
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah, it was dramatic too. I felt it. It was really dramatic.
I
Powerful
don't always
performance.
listen to gospel music when I do.
Do that one
Yeah.
more time. Let me do this. Okay, do it. Show me. I'm shooting. Okay.
I don't always listen to gospel music.
This is good, people.
When I do, it's Gaither. It's more than the music. How's that?
Pretty good.
I mean, I think we could almost wrap there.
Yeah, I really think. I mean,
But before
Oscar
we
nomination
do,
for you.
One more quick reminder for everybody. We've got links in the chat for you to be able to sign up for Gaither TV Plus and go to gaither.com to be able to get your special autographed copies of the CD. And just wanted to thank everybody again for joining us today, and for Chris and Taylor for being with us. Definitely make sure y'all check out this new project, Satisfied by the Malpass Brothers. You're really gonna like it. And before we close out with one last song, did y'all want to share anything else that y'all have going on for the rest of the year?
Well, we're fixing to go into our 4th season of Malpass Brothers TV show on RFD TV, and that's filmed in Fort Worth, and you can come to those. They're live, just like the Gaither taping. They're live, so we invite folks to be watching our website and check that out. And then the album coming out June 26th that we're super excited about. So a lot of big things in the works.
Yeah.
Got a heavy tour schedule. We're super busy thanks to our wonderful booking agent, Dan Mann. And Dan Mann, that's really his name. It's not a phony name. Dan Mann. It sounds like it made it up, but that's not. It's really true. Dan the Man is what he likes to call himself. So if y'all want to check us out on our website and all that good stuff, Facebook,
Instagram.
with the blue
look,
check mark.
Make sure they're verified accounts.
Yes, please do.
Because Lord have mercy, I've had some time with that.
So I guess we could do. We'll do Jesus Take a Hold. This is a song that Merle Haggard recorded years ago, and we worked with Merle for about 8 years, and it was just a honor and a privilege to get to work with our hero. And so we'll do this song. We included this on the album. So, all right, Taylor, you ready? Like the ancient Roman Empire, this world is doomed to fall. And it's much too big a thing for mortal man. Take a look around and see the writing on the wall. Somehow we've got to find a helping hand. This world has never been in the awful shape it's in. People scorn the things our leaders do. It's time a prayer was spoken from the heart of every man. Jesus, take a hold and lead us through. That mighty roar of gunfire is now a local sound. Our city streets are filled with angry men. Long as now a mockery throughout this troubled land, and destruction seems to be the current trend. This world has never been in the awful shape it's in, and our leaders seem in doubt of what to do. It's time a prayer was spoken from the heart of every man.
Hi, I'm Bill Gaither. Over the years, we have seen folks gather around their TV sets and even their phones just to hear a little gospel harmony. Some of you have joined our YouTube channel, which is a wonderful way to enjoy our recordings. But if you want more of the Gaither experience, you'll find it on Gaither TV Plus. You see, Gaither TV Plus is like sitting down in the front row for the full concert, ad-free with 0 interruptions. It's the only place to get exclusive specials, interviews, and behind-the-scenes moments. Early access to our new concerts before they are available anywhere else.
You're everything I need. You're everything I need.
Great music on your own schedule, all for only $4.99 a month. So pull up your chair and sing along with us. We're waiting for you at Gaither TV Plus.